I mean, I think that what we just continue to keep saying to one another was like, stay together, keep playing, like every rebound matters. And even if our offense gets a little bit stagnant and funky, like we're not going to let that dictate what we do defensively.
Staying in the front row.
Coach Brondello, obviously, we know Betnijah has not been 100%, but she sure looked 150% today. How this tied her season scoring high. How big a game was this? And was that sort of the game plan to see her be able to, sort of take over those opportunities she got?
Yeah, no, massive. I mean, they've been going under on screen, so we just encourage her to shoot the threes. She's a great three-point shooter. She was stroking it yesterday in practice before the game. She's digging deep, and that's what we needed. We knew we needed a bounce back, and it was a big bounce back game. They kind of contained Leo a little bit after what she did in game one, but B helped us, get this margin and win the game.
The next question, also in the front row.
Stewie, you had a finals record 7 steals tonight, and 3 of them were in the fourth quarter. It felt like you were just like, Did you have the mindset of like, I'm not going to let us lose this game?
Yeah, absolutely. Just like not letting history kind of repeat itself, and knowing that, game 1 happened, but now, how can we control game 2? And I think that honestly, the thought process was we were trying to be up a little bit more, like not letting them get to the 3-point line to set up their offense, and then into out. Whether I'm helping, I know that Sab or whoever else is helping on my backside, and making them just have to move a little bit quicker than they want to. No. Honestly, sorry, I'll just rant. I kind of texted him and I was like, you know what? It's about time that you come to my game. I've been here for 2 years. He hasn't come down. What are you doing? Yeah, CD came. Yeah, and she got that same message too.
It's a long drive.
2 hours.
Next question, second row center.
Hello, congrats on the win. My question will be for the players. What does a Betnijah Laney-Hamilton, even if not 100%, bring to the table that others, even at full strength, might not provide?
Okay, I'll just keep going. I mean, I think what B brings is like this grit, this toughness, knowing that, and all of us know she's giving us whatever she's got. And the way that she continued to be aggressive, they were going under on her, and she knocked that thing down with confidence, got into the paint, driving kicks. But that's what we're used to. We know she can do this, and I'm really happy to kind of see her get into a good rhythm with everything that's kind of been up and down this season, and know that she's a big factor in everything we do.
Fourth row center. Next question.
Hey, Stewie, I know you have a lot of defensive responsibilities, but specifically the job that you did on Nafisa today, was there anything that you were trying to take away from her, or what were you keying in on that matchup?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that the first thing was higher pickup points, knowing that if Leo's going to be up, kind of really trying to limit Courtney Williams, then I need to be there too. So then when Fee's dribbling up, it's not just without any pressure. Obviously knowing her tendencies. She wants to go left. She wants to go over the right shoulder. Like, she's going to pump fake a million times. So staying down and just continuing to make her take tough shots that she doesn't want to take.
Also on the fourth row to the left.
Hey, Sabrina. Back, yes. You hit 5 shots in that first quarter, but then went away from your offense a lot. What adjustments were they making, and how do you think you were able to stay poised and not force too much of the action today?
Well, that's really what my goal was just take what the defense gives me, and not forcing anything, but understanding I'm going to be able to drive and kick. And players hit, multiple players hit really big shots. But obviously, I think coming out like that was great for us to get going. And then in the second half, they made some adjustments, and I think it was understanding being able to drive passing lanes and find the open man if they're going to bring a few on the ball. And so I just did that. I don't always need to be looking to score every single time I have the ball. Just continuing to make the right read and understanding what it is that provides our best offense as a team.
Next question, to the right in the front row.
Hi, guys. Congrats on the win. Betnijah, Sandy, for you, as you're thinking through sort of how you're using her, how much is the amount of impact she's able to have early on playing a part, and thinking through just like how much you can keep her in, and what her overall load is? And Stewie, just down the stretch, especially when things got close, it seemed like you and B were the two voices in those huddles. Can you just kind of take me through what her messaging was out of that?
Yeah. I mean, I'll go real quick here with B. I think everyone's seen her. She's been struggling, but she's been feeling good these last few days. So didn't tell you that much, but she has been. So we just knew it was a bit of time. We've given her so much rest here, and she was ready to go. And she puts the work in. Like I said, she's tough. We talked about the grittiness that she gives us, but it's great that you can put the ball in her hand and be more of a playmaker, because it takes a little bit of pressure off these two in particular. I thought that was very effective for us. But her defense, I thought she was everywhere. She was guarding everyone. Really happy for her. We just got to freshen up and get ready for the next game.
Next question, fourth row to the right.
She didn't know. What do you want me to answer?
I think what B and I were really trying to continue to say in the huddles was defensively, the schemes, because they went small. So it means, our matchups are a little bit differently, and making sure that we have each other's help. If we're weak side, who's high, who's low, like just kind of those type of things. And then knowing that, like scores and stops, we're playing the long game in the last 2 minutes, and making sure that we all are on the same page.
Fourth row to the right.
All the way in the back, Sandy. Back to the regular season for a second. Just what did you guys miss most while B was out during the year, and what do you feel like you guys most learned as a team during her absence during the regular season?
Look, I think we missed her grittiness. And just how she's an ultimate competitor. She takes pride. She used to always guard the best player. And obviously now we have Leo too. It kind of makes us a versatile defensive team. But yeah, you also miss her playmaking, because that was something we had talked about this year. We want to make sure she could playmake more. And it was hard for her to playmake when she was hobbling around with her knee. We needed her to get confidence first and then to go out and play. So, but she's just impactful because she plays at both ends of the floor, and plays hard, and she's a winner. And so happy that she got this success tonight, and keep building on it.
Next question, second row to the right.
Sandy, as Stewie mentioned, Gino was here. I'm pretty sure Vivian Stringer was also here at the other baseline. So I wondered, which college coaches will you be requesting to come to the game in Minnesota?
Well, I'm not from here, so I don't know. Gino, yeah, Vivian's been here because obviously B, former coach of that. I think it's great. What's a full house tonight? It was really loud. I think it's just, the winner
Largest crowd ever, they said.
Loudest. Okay.
Largest. She's not from here.
I'm not from here. Largest. But yeah, no, it was great. I think, we talked about the winner is women's basketball, WNBA. I mean, what a so many fans coming out to watch these amazing players play. But yeah, they're all welcome, all coaches.
My coach is coming to Minnesota.
Okay,
so.
Kelly's coming.
Go
Doug. Good.
Standing in the back to the right.
Bree, I know after game one, you spoke about this team's resiliency, and I know you just spoke about bouncing back. Just for you personally, how good did it feel to bounce back after the way the last game ended?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that the moment the game ended Thursday night, I was looking forward to Sunday, just to be able to kind of change things, change the narrative a little bit, and know that, I'm going to come out and be the same that I was, and be obviously better. But throughout this entire process, my team has my back every step of the way, and was just excited to have another opportunity to go to battle with them, because we have a lot of fun in everything that we do. And, it's not always like that.